Venture Café is a platform for the people, a place where anybody can share and learn. We believe that innovation is a process to improve the human condition. And the best way to spark innovation is to get curious people in the same room in a fun, informal setting, colliding and collaborating. And that's what we do best, is we connect innovators to make things happen.
Travis was forming the inaugural board. He asked me to join to represent the voice of educators in education. As Halliday and I were getting to know one another, just thought it would be something interesting that he would enjoy.
Bijal was on the board of St. Louis Public School Foundation, which they were initial angel investor in the establishment of my office. So she actually coordinated the gathering. One of our big programming initiatives that came out of it was the Education Innovation Fellowship. I did not invite Darren to Venture Café. Now, I did actually kind of help blow up his Venture Café experience.
Darren Jackson was running the Jobs and Leadership Training program at Mission St. Louis. My wife was on the board of Mission St. Louis, and when Darren came to me with Create a Loop, it was a match made in heaven. We are working to bridge the digital divide in St. Louis by teaching kids how to code.
I moved to Cortex just under 2 years ago to be connected with people involved in new product innovation. And I explained what I was looking for in terms of the research capabilities and the qualities of the individual. He said, I think you should come to Venture Cafe tomorrow and meet S.J. Creek.
I met SJ at my day job. SJ and I are both in user research. I actually met Kirk at a pitch event. I met Kirk again at Venture Cafe. I thought it was a really interesting media and financial product, and I've been in fintech for 10 years. I was able to help him set up a meeting. We're still waiting to find out if it will pan out. Fingers crossed.
I moved to St. Louis after selling a tech company. Got introduced to the startup scene through I-10. Was an advisor to Venture Cafe from day one. So I'd met Daniela socially. It just seemed like an obvious connection point.
I heard of Venture Cafe through my friend Sultan. It was in 2015, and the city was dealing with the aftermath of Michael Brown's death. Entrepreneurs are naturally disruptive thinkers, so thinking about social change and changing the status quo, what better way to try and change that? Nicole Hudson and I met with Sultan and Travis to kind of talk about this concept of how we bring in Ferguson Commission work into the Venture Cafe space. Venture Cafe came in as this place where we could try and get a different group of people on board.
Venture Cafe is really great for helping people connect with one another. It provides a new lens on something that you might already know about.
It's been a fantastic networking platform. It's become the place to go. So that's been fantastic. And I've had 3 companies inside of CIC, and all 3 of them have leveraged Venture Cafe on the networking side.
As soon as I went there once, I knew that it was a place that I would be coming to often.
As someone who goes to the cafe and fundamentally believes in like synergy and connection, really supporting an institution that's looking out for the health and well-being of a number of different communities in St. Louis.